Hi everyone, and welcome to the very first episode of Quick Bits. This is the series where I talk casually to you guys about what's happening surrounding Pixel Shade. And in this episode, I have a couple of things to cover. So, firstly, we have a new action stage being developed for Unsung. And also, I'm getting involved in two super exciting retro projects. And also, Mikael Kallioniemi is joining the forces now on a more daily basis, which I'm super stoked about. So yeah, just sit back and relax and I'll tell you all about it. Okay, so let's dig into the first news of today, and that's the action stage of Unsung. So this is an interesting one because it came out of the idea of how we would deal with fast travel in the game. Because when we look at the map, we realize that even though there's some verticality to the map, most of the game will actually be quite wide. So it felt very fitting to have a fast travel method. And we also wanted to have a fast travel method that felt grounded into the world. And then we thought about it a bit more, and it seemed like, yeah, traveling by train is kind of cozy. So that's what we went for. But in order to unlock the feature of fast travel, you need to stop a runaway train. And that's where this action stage come into the picture. I will go through this and how it was created more in detail, and what you're seeing right now is a work in progress version of that level. So look out for that in the future, and I will go through like all the different stuff that have been created in order to make this level work. The next news is the two retro projects that I've been involved in. They're both really exciting. So basically, the first project is a Doom game for the Amiga 500 called Dread. And what you're seeing right here is a old test stage just showcasing the engine. And behind this is KK from Altair Group, who is the lead developer and engine developer of the game. He's a genius because doing this on a Motorola 6800 clocked at 7 MHz, it's unheard of. We haven't seen anything perform this well on such an aging platform as the Amiga 500. So, except KK, there's also John Sakiris from Pixel Glass, who is an amazing pixel artist. And he started out helping KK with some graphics, and here you can see the new and improved weapons. And then I joined in as well after quite a beefy introduction to how the engine worked. I started off with monster design just for this first demo, but we'll probably continue with concept design and working together with John to create a new visual identity for the game. So we're just starting out right now, and there's a lot of things to deal with on the graphical side of the game. But still, it's exciting nonetheless, and please check out KK's channel because he's posting news all the time, and perhaps in the future I will appear on that channel as well. And the other retro project is actually me, that I've been invited to the Titan demo scene group. And I remember I tried to explain to my dad what a demo group was, and it's kind of hard because he's not very technical, and so I tried to explain it in a way that it is the rock star of computer nerds.
No fucking way.
Yes way.
Yes. No
Titan.
On the
Mega
Sega Mega Drive, yes.
Overdrive 1 was basically the best Mega Drive
Okay,
ever.
seriously, I had no idea. And earlier today when I said that it was
Because it's basically people who do impossible things with old hardware. So basically, we're trying to optimize graphics and sound and everything in ways that the hardware was not intended to do. So the reason why I was able to join this group, because they're super talented and I don't feel like I deserve being there. It was because I made a demo of what Street Fighter 2 could have looked like on an Amiga if it was created with love and care and with the hardware in mind. So that's how I joined the group. And when it comes to Titan itself, their demos, they usually take like 2-3 years to create, but once they do, those are very influential in terms of checking like emulator accuracy, because usually demos like that really work closely with hardware break emulators. So Titan basically they wrote on the last demo that they have a grief counseling for emulator developers, basically, because it's gonna be hard for them to run their demos. And down to the last news of this Quick Bits. So Mikael Kallioniemi is joining the forces again, and this is super exciting for me because not only is Mikael an amazing artist, I'm also happy to have a colleague again, because usually when you work by yourself, even though I love game development, I really do, but there are certain things that are more fun than the others. So you tend to do the fun bits, and those are usually quite quick. You kind of like, you do concepts and you get results quickly. But then when it comes to actually creating a deliverable product without any bugs and everything, there's a huge time investment in making that happen. So for example, now when I'm making the action stage, I have a huge coordinate list to add for all the objects flying by and scripting up all of that. And the exciting thing is the results, but getting there is super boring, adding all of these coordinates. So you usually tend to push that to the future. But nowadays, Mikael and I have status calls, like status update calls, every day. And that helps me motivate myself to push through all of these boring bits of game development. And as well as it helps Mikael to become more motivated, as even though he can't work full hours because he still has his family and he has a day job as well. He tried to fit about like half an hour or an hour of work into Unsung or any other project that we choose to do. So this is super exciting, because I think it will really help the project to progress. And just having a friend like Mikael on board, like on a daily basis, is just pure fun. So hopefully you guys will see more of Mikael in the future as well. We have discussed a little bit about him joining this channel and perhaps uploading some quick draws, or if he's doing like crazy art stuff. I think that would be kind of exciting, seeing a talented man in action. So stick around for that as well. Well, I think this wraps everything up. So if you like this video, leave it a thumbs up. If you didn't, choose the other one. Write a comment down below. And please subscribe if you haven't done so already. And hopefully I'll catch you all in the next one. Bye!